Listen to that polar bear over there you have next to you.
He's laughing.
Stick a
He
fucking
was laughing, my brother.
Sticking an Alaskan salmon in his mouth and shit. Maybe that'll shut his ass up. This fucking guy, he can do multiple tasks while he's fucking snoring and shit. He'll listen, he'll put in a little word or two, he'll laugh.
What a dick.
That's talented, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to him. I can feel the bed vibrating. His fucking belly's laughing and shit. Hey, Dick. The fuck out of here. I'm gonna put on my lock.
My Jeeps.
When they comes, we're gonna go at 3. Dog, are you serious? When they comes?
You said that, my brother.
I know I did.
I can't believe
That's
it, my
how she
brother.
said it one
I can't
time.
believe it, my brother.
One time.
I can't believe you, my brother. I
Fuck,
can't believe
Dick.
you, my
Hey,
brother.
is that your hair?
What?
What are you, fucking Dr. Seuss? I said, is that your hair? He said, where? Hair? In the chair. I don't care. Just anywhere.
That's dying, my brother. That's dying.
Motherfucker. Dude, what happened to your hair?
We should have said it right there, dude. He was like, fucking bitch.
That's fucked up, dog. I feel so bad, fool. If I can just take
Wait,
any...
you tell him that, like, when he first came in the crew, right?
Yeah. Well, you know how he always wears caps, so I hadn't seen him in without a...
He went to your wedding, though, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's when you did it, huh?
Yeah, he didn't have a cap on, and he had his regular hair. And I felt so bad. He caught me all fucked. He caught me on a good one, too. I had like 12 shots of Patron, motherfucker. That's when I used to fucking drink a lot, dog. Just fucking multiple beers in my head and shit. And that motherfucker walks through into the patio, and I'm like, what the fuck? He totally caught me off guard, fool. I didn't mean it to be a dick or anything, fool. I just tripped out on it. I had never seen him like that.
My brother, you did go to Vegas with us in 2008, right?
Who?
Oh, yeah, you did. You did, my brother. But,
okay, why are you asking me? And you're like, yeah, you did, you did. You haven't even let me answer.
Because he says...
No, I don't remember.
No, because he says, don't call me Pops.
Yeah, at the bar.
Yeah, no, in the car, actually.
Oh, in the car. You told me at the bar.
Dude,
and I was laughing. You're like, I gotta tell someone and shit.
Yeah, dude, I was like, yeah, don't call me Pops when there's girls around. I'm like, all right, Pops, but only between us right here. He's like, yeah, only between us. But
No
he
way.
He got mad. He's like, hey, fucker, or hey, bitch.
Oh, fucking classic.
Fucking classic. What a rude. Hey, Layla says that a lot.
Yeah, she does. She calls me, you know what she calls me, Dick? Fucking Louie McRuey.
Oh my god. Yeah,
it's so funny. You should hear it. You should hear it, dog.
Dude, that's fucking funny. Louie McRuey?
Fucking Louie McRuey.
Louie.
What a rue.
How did you get that word, my brother? Where did you get that word?
Oh, that was something I made up and shit. Like, but I didn't really make it up because this fool at my work, this white boy, he works with me, right, at the counter, and there's always people calling at the customer counter, customers saying that they're lost and they need directions how to get to us because we're kind of hidden, fool. Nobody can find us, dog. When people walk in all pissed off, I already know. I'm like, oh, you got lost, huh? And they're like, yes, how did you know? And I'm how did you guess? And I'm like, fuck, bitch. Every other customer that comes here gets lost. So anyways, this fucking fool calls calls the counter phone, and I always like to answer because I like to fuck around with people, right? And then this fucking Chino was on the other line, and he goes, "Yes, customer counter," and I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Oh, I need direction to you." And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, "Josh," and I pointed, I'm like, "I'm gonna put it on speaker." And then I put it on speaker, and this fool, you couldn't even understand shit this motherfucking nigga said, dog. Maybe 3 words out of a fucking 5-minute conversation and shit. And he needed directions, so I tried to give him directions the best I could, and I'm like, go down Molte, make a right on Brookline. And he's like, "Brookline?" I go, "Yeah, make a right." He goes, right? I go, "Yeah, a right." He goes, "On Brookline?" I'm like, "Yes, on Brookline. Make a right on Brookline." And he's like, okay. So make a right on Brookline. And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, "Okay. How you spell that?" And I'm like, and I'm like, "Brookline, just how it sounds." And I was just fucking around with him, and Josh was laughing, fool. And then I was kind of serious at the end. I was like, yeah, okay, just go down. I told him again and shit. Because I didn't want him to get lost and shit, but he was funny, dog. He was and then he goes, "What your name?" And then I go, "Louis." And then he goes, "Louis?" And I'm like, yeah, whatever, dog, just come here. I'm like, yeah, Louis. And he goes, "Okay. And then he asked me again, "So right on Brookline?" And I'm like, yes, right on Brookline. And then he calls again. He hangs up, and he was already driving, Dick. And then he calls again. He goes, "Yeah, Louis." And I go, yeah, this is me. He goes, "I make right on Brookline." And I go, yes, right on Brookline. And then I go, yeah, and just like I told you after that, just make a left on Glenwood and all this bullshit. And he was just lost, dog. Finally, he gets there. By then, I took a break, dog, and our office is just right there, right? Our little break room is just an office. It's connected to the customer counter.
Yeah.
And I went around back, and I sat down. And that fool got there and shit, and Josh was out there manning the post. And then he was like, he goes, "Hey, sir, can I help you?" And that fool goes, "Roo." And then I swear, he'll tell you the same story, dog.
Shit,
and then he was like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, sir, can I help you? Are you picking up a package?" And then he goes, "Roo." Again. And he was like,
"Oh, you heard it too, my brother?"
Yeah. And then I was like, "What the fuck?" And then, no, I wasn't there. Josh told me. I had stepped out, actually. I went behind even the customer, into the hub, into the building.
Right.
And then when I came back, he told me he had left already, and he told me what happened. He goes, "Dude, I had to help that fool, that fucking, you gave directions to that Chino." And I go, "Oh, really?" He goes, "Yeah, fool." He goes, "This guy was a trip, dude." I go, "Can I help you?" And he goes, "Roo." And I guess he was trying to ask for me, and he was like, "Roo," like, but it was like "Roo," like that. And then I'm like, "What?" He just said "Roo." He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Dude.
I'm like, "What a roo." And that's how it started, dog.
Oh my god.
And now it's just fucking everywhere.
I thought it was a joke, dude. I thought one of your employees was just fucking joking with you. Shit.
No,
Because I
no.
thought you were gonna tell me like, yeah, these motherfuckers, well, my fucking coworkers pulled that joke on me. I was like waiting for you to say something like
Oh
that.
no, it was that fool.
Dude,
He
I
was.
thought it was fake and
He
shit.
said, "Roo."
Fucking rude.
Like he was asking.